when you're feeling down and like your world's moving slow, just remember your race. It moves at your pace when marching towards your goals. And brighter than the stars. Don't take impossible. Nothing is impossible. You're brighter than the stars. An angel, 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 soaring like an eagle, eagle, eagle. Nothing is impossible. Don't take impossible. You're brighter than the stars.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Talking with 3D. This is Real Talk for Real People, and we are here on Plush Work TV. I am here with an exciting guest, the fitness guru. YURRI LENNOX is in the house, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be talking fitness, why it's important to do fitness, and how it's important because, we are in these times where there's so much going on in the world, and how important it is not just to always have a six-pack and pecs and everything like that, but to take care of yourself. And it's so important. And I thought this would be just such a great time to do this show, that we can talk about this in different ways that we can work out. And we've got YURRI here that he's going to do a demonstration. We're going to be doing all kinds of things here today. I don't know if I'm going to get up and do it, but I'm gonna be sitting back and watching and doing one and a two and a three. That's what I'm gonna be doing. But listen, let me talk a little bit about YURRI. He was a dancer at Catonsville Community College. Also dance expressed under Marlene. I'm gonna say, is it Cias?
It's Cease.
And traveled to different college campuses with Dance Express. Even was a choreographer for a lot of the numbers. Also, he's been an artist. Worked with Paula Campbell, Roxy Ebony Brown, that's a group, and many others right here in the Baltimore area. So we are just so excited to have YURRI here today. So Mr. LENNOX, how are you doing here? Getting ready to do so many different projects coming up, which we're going to be talking about as well. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. God is good, always, first and foremost. I'm doing great. Trying to get just everybody to get into the fitness mode. And again, it's not all about six packs and all that. It's just about, fitness, getting your heart rate up, getting out, do something. I always say, I tell people, do something.
So it's
better than doing nothing. Do something.
Let's talk about that. So why is it important to do fitness? Because there's a lot of problems with, say, people, it's sad that we have a lot of people that we're losing early due to diabetes and heart attacks and things like that. So why do you feel it's important for us to do fitness?
Because just like what you just said, the pandemic was a super wake-up call. People gone left and right. It just reminds you of how important people are and fitness is.
Right.
And we're losing people at a younger rate. It's like due to diabetes, heart failure, heart attacks. I remember that people used to call that an old person's disease. Like, you have to be old to have a heart attack, or to have cholesterol, or to have, it's becoming younger. It's going down. It's like 20 years old, 25 years old. And it's no longer the old person's disease.
Right.
It's rampant, and it's rampant in our community. And it's a big concern of mine. So it's like how, people come to me all the time with, YURRI, my son or my daughter,
Mm.
15, 14, diabetes, what, and I'm in my head, I'm like, wow.
Right.
At 14, 13,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
that's,
Sad.
and it's very sad. So with Dance Burn, which I've been doing since the early 2000s, it's changed names, but this is the final name.
Yeah. Okay.
It, it's, I tell people it's fun to dance and get your heart rate up, burn calories. Going to the gym is not all about torture. You can jump in and do a dance moves, dance choreography, whatever you want to call it. And it's something active and you can have fun with it.
So Yuri, what got you interested in fitness for yourself? What was a moment where you say, you know what, I want to do this for myself, not actually start teaching people, but be in in shape, have fitness for yourself?
Well, I fell in love with it, and it's a really quick, funny story. In high school, I was always thin and small, and when I got into college, you're about grades and keeping your GPA up and all that stuff. And my best friend, who was rail thin, who always looked great, pointed out one day when we were working out, you're getting, I don't know if I can say this, but I'll say it. He said, you're getting man boobs.
Okay.
I said, what? What? So I was like, what? And it made me super paranoid. So I joined Bally Total Fitness. I actually got a trainer. And he made me fall in love with it. And then I did a fitness competition. I won in my weight class. And it's a good feeling. It makes you feel good. You get a great, everything changes. You have a better sense of everything. And everything went up. Like, I felt like I could do anything.
And when people,
a confidence boost, so to speak.
I think that's important to mention, because there's a different type of feeling when you do work out. Those endorphins that come to life when we work out. So, when people feel to go work out, they think of gym, they think of expenses, they think of time. So how do you encourage people to find the time to work out? And do we always have to go to a gym to work out?
No, you absolutely don't. And I think the pandemic proved it. I think the pandemic made people realize a lot of things. And I am a gym aficionado, but also it made me realize I don't need a gym, because I'm like, I've been doing this since the early 2000s. I can work out at home. You can work out at home. You can have so much fun working out at home. Garage, parking lot.
Right.
Make your own space and do what you need to do and have fun with it. You don't always need a gym to get your fitness on. You don't. And I think anybody, the pandemic, again, it proved it. It's like, you got Peloton, workout at home. I know people, now that everything is open back up, they don't want to go back to the gym. They're working out in their house, their garage, their driveway, because they realize, I don't need a gym. It has to come from within. A gym is great. It's a great aesthetic, but you can do this all on your own, in your home.
Right.
Even if you need your neighbor, your best friend, whatever, to jump in and come in, you don't always need a gym. You really don't.
And we're not taking away, like Yuri is saying, we're not taking away from the gym. The gym is a great thing. So if that's your thing, stick with it and be committed to that. But we want to also encourage you and let you know there are other options that you have. Nothing should stop you from, again, working out and being fit. And again, we're not saying being fit because the fact that you're trying to get a six-pack and pecs, but it's just to have healthy living. You know, we're in an age now that we have to encourage healthy living. But since we're talking about six packs and pecs and everything, YURRI, when they come to your class and you're in your muscle shirt and everything, and the men are there, am I going to be able to look like this? So, you know, I think a lot of times when men, especially men, come into a class, they see someone that's in there that's just got a sculptured body, and they're like, okay, am I going to walk out in 3 weeks, 3 months and look like this? How do you encourage them? Because of fact, you know, you may not get my body tone, but you're doing the fitness for a different reason.
Right. Well, first and foremost, I tell people you have to find your own fitness goal. Like everybody's not going to look, this was work. Trust me, this was work. I put in the work every day, all day, and I fell in love with it. And it wasn't even because of the aesthetic of looking great, because, you know, I'm gonna say something I've never said, ever. I just turned 50.
You just turned 50.
Yeah.
This is the exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking at YURRI LENNOX, who just turned 50. Sir. So listen, there's no excuse whatsoever, you know, being in your 50s and still.
And fabulous. Yes. People don't know. I've never ever said that in public, because when I started modeling on the side, a photographer told me, never say your age because it will undo the magic of, you know, and this year, March 9th was my birthday. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm about to own this, because there's not a lot of people who are 50 who can do what I do.
That's right.
Okay. And again, this is an exclusive. It's breaking on 3D Productions, the first ever.
I know that's right.
Yeah, and it proves to me, it should, 50 is not, people like, oh, that's old. No, it's better. Right.
And we perceive it as being old. We think of, you know, we wake up with the back aches and all this kind of stuff. It ain't mean that it don't happen, but you don't have to live, you don't have to speak that in your life every single day. You know, 50 is what we call 50 is the new 30, and you are proving it. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first, right here on Talking with 3D. You got the exclusive. Listen, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and talk to YURRI some more. We're going to talk about some nutrition and things that we can do just to, again, eat right and keep our body fit. So don't go anywhere. Go get a snack, but a healthy snack, and come right back to Talking with 3D. We'll be right back.
It's important to live a healthy lifestyle, and a key component of living a healthy life is being physically active. According to the American Heart Association, 60 minutes a day is the recommended amount of aerobic exercise needed to help maintain a healthy heart and a healthy life. Not only does exercise improve your physical health, it can also have a major impact on your mental and emotional health as well. In fact, exercise can decrease the effects of stress and anxiety, and overall boost your mood, as well as improving your ability to sleep, which 1 in 3 adults admits to not getting enough of. Just 5 minutes of exercise can stimulate anti-anxiety effects, as well as giving people a boost in their own confidence, as it improves self-esteem and gives people a sense of achievement. One of the most important components of a healthy lifestyle is drinking enough water, as the health benefits are extensive. 8 glasses of water are the recommended amount a day, as water helps improve metabolism and promotes weight loss. There are other ways of being healthy too, as well as drinking things like smoothies and proper dieting, as well as eating fruits and vegetables. Get yourself back on a healthy foot. Start working your body out today so it works out for you in the long run.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're here with YURRI LENNOX, and we're talking about fitness and nutrition. You are watching Talking with 3D right here on Plushwork TV. And this is Real Talk for Real People. And we were just basically talking about how age shouldn't stop, age shouldn't matter of our fitness, you know, but age is important to all of us, us. And YURRI, I do want to ask you this before we get into the nutrition part of it. We were talking about going to the gym or versus working out at home. What are some of, you know, we do have people that are 50 plus and feel like, you know, I'm not into weights, I'm not into, you know, heavy lifting and things like that. Give us some ideas of some other type of ways and things that may be around the house that we can use to keep fit and for our fitness needs.
Well, first and foremost, my workout has always been built on calisthenics. I've been doing calisthenics forever because one of the things my trainer did teach me is that you don't always need weights. Like literally, he was like, your body weight is the best weight. So, you know, doing pull-ups, push-ups, squats with no weights. People will ask me all the time, how are your legs so toned? Or how are your arms so toned? I'm like, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever. And I use bands a lot. So it's always stuck with me since early 2000. Like, and I mean, weights are not bad. Don't get me wrong, but your body weight is the best weight. If you have a 2-story house, you can use the steps for cardio. Walk up, walk down. If you have a chair, you can take it. I don't know if you can see me do it. Do tricep dips. You see my arms.
We can see it.
It's funny. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Wait, I have to push that. Okay. Now see my form. Go down and up. See that? Tricep.
So just a simple chair, and that works on your triceps.
Yeah, triceps. See.
Very simple. So,
very simple.
And do you think sometimes that working out is a mental thing? Because the fact that you mentally, to me, you have to mentally prepare yourself to work out. So as your routine, as you're working out, do you have a certain time that you work out, and do you stay regular? Because that's what, to me, it could be one of the biggest problems is that, okay, I might work out at 6 today, but tomorrow I'm going to drop off to another time. So do you suggest to stay with a schedule, or when you can fit it in?
I say get it in when you can fit it in. It's always, I always tell everybody has 30 minutes in a day. Everybody has 30 minutes. You can make a workout so convenient. You have to get, I tell people, I get up at 4 in the morning, every morning. And
I get up at 4 in the morning too, YURRI, but that's to go to the bathroom. I don't know if I'm going to be working out at 4 in the morning.
No, because I get up, I say my prayers, I get my mind together, and then I do my stretching, and then I go run my 4 miles. It's it helps you get your day together. It helps just expel like all of you're just getting your day together. You got that person at work that gets on your nerves. You expel that, you're expelling that energy, and it's a very good, it's therapeutic to any kind of, you don't have to run, you can go to a track, you can power walk, you can do yoga. It's definitely a mental connection with fitness. It's just not, people look at the aesthetic, which is always great, but
Right.
whatever you have going on in your life, it is mentally just relieving. You relieve that stress and everything when you work out in
Right.
the gym. And being that we, the mental health thing is so, it's in the forefront now, and people recognize it. I encourage people to dive into exercising. Look for something that works for you to help you just, relieve anything you have going on negative in your life. Fitness is a great thing to utilize and do, and
It
and so is
mentally,
my class. And so is my class, Dance Burn. Come and dance it off. Oh.
right. Yes. Listen, let's talk about a little bit, because there's a lot of body shaming that goes on now, especially with our teenagers. So
Yes.
again, a lot of people feel like they have to come to the gym and they're going to walk away, as we've been saying, with the pecs and with the six packs, and because there's a lot of body shaming that goes on. And we've seen it on television. We've seen it with our actors. We've seen it with models. And, what would you encourage, especially our young people, about not, loving the skin that you're in, loving your body, and learning to take care of where you're at, because sometimes, a lot of times, where you're at will take you to a better place if you just learn to love who you are. So what would you encourage people about body shaming?
Well, body shaming is a terrible thing. It's always been a horrible thing. I tell people to find your fitness language, okay? And I use that term with my friends all the time. Find your fitness language. I just had a conversation with one of my best friends this morning. You can be real thin, curvaceous, whatever the case may be. You have people who have six packs. You have people killing themselves to get a six pack, literally killing themselves to get a six pack. You have women doing all sorts of other things to achieve this look, killing themselves. No,
Yes.
You find your fitness language and what works for you. A six pack is great, but that does not mean you're healthy.
There we go. Yes.
You can have Kim Kardashian shape. That does not mean you're healthy. You find what works for you and you take it and you run with it. Whatever makes you feel good, fitness-wise, you do it. You have to find your fitness language, your fitness rhythm, and make it work for you. I found mine, and I have been doing it since early 2000, and I never look back. I keep going all the time. I get up every morning and, dare I say, quoting some Mary J. Blige, "Good morning, gorgeous."
I know that's right. There we go. At 50
In
years
and
old.
out. And it's not just the aesthetic, it's the inner. Fitness makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to be alive. It makes me feel empowered. It made me so empowered that this is the first time ever in public I said I was 50.
Right.
Because I'm like, I'm 50. I got to my birthday, I said, damn, I am 50 years old. 50?
I know that's right. Right.
And I feel like I'm 20.
See, and that's what it is. It's what you feel about you. Stop worrying about what other people feel about you. You're allowing someone into your space and making you feel a certain way. No, what do you feel about yourself? What do you feel about yourself?
It's all about you and how you feel about yourself. But again, fitness is very important. Nutrition is very important. I can't tell you what to eat, how to eat, but what I'm gonna say is what I do works for me as far as portion control is everything. It's preparation and portion. Okay. I'm not going to eat until I'm full. I eat until I'm satisfied.
Now, what's the difference? What is the difference when you say eat? No, I'm not going to eat till I'm full. I'm going to eat till I'm satisfied. So what is the difference? Because some people say, well, I'm satisfied when I get full.
Well, I'm going to say I do it to a point where I'm satisfied, because you have people who will just keep eating and eating. And I'm like, that's not, you have to find what, again, portion and preparation. Portion and preparation. Just because I'm a pizza eater, I love pizza.
Okay.
Pizza is my favorite food. But what I don't do is I don't order a whole pizza. I would rather go out and buy a slice and do it that way.
Okay.
I don't bring things into the house or put it in my fridge that I know are going to be my downfall. So if I have to go to get it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it smart. I'm going to go get a couple of slices of pizza or a slice, whatever. You have to, you know, if you know that that is your temptation, don't buy it.
Right.
Don't buy it. Don't buy. I was just in Walmart today. Sour cream chips, one of my favorite snacks. I did not buy that 2-pound bag because I knew. Don't bring it in, but yeah. Preparation and portion. Preparation and portion, very important.
Yes. So listen, you know, talking about nutrition, a lot of people also are into juicing, into, you know, you have to eat a certain time of day. When you're saying eat till you're satisfied, do you, like, say, I don't eat past 8 o'clock? Is that something a lot of people do, fasting in that manner, where, you know, you don't eat after a certain time? Is that something that we should be concerned about? Or is what you're saying, you know, just know your body type and what works for you?
Well, I would say know what works for you. And again, preparation and portion is very important, because you have doctors, police officers, their hours are all over the board. Especially. But again, you have to know preparation and portion. Meal prep. Meal prep is amazing. I do that every Sunday. I make my food for the week, not the whole entire week, but at least till Wednesday or Thursday. And I put it in like little Tupperware dishes so that I have it where I can use it or take it with me, which is a great thing to do. Meal prep your food on a Sunday. Everybody's relaxing on a Sunday. Make your food on a Sunday and, you know, take it with you. That's, you know, instead of going to a 7-Eleven or a Chick-fil-A, or I hope I don't get sued for saying that. You were like talking negative about your.
We gave them a little shout out, so they'll be all right.
Yeah. So, but you know, meal prep is one of the most amazing. That's something that also helped me start losing weight or whatever during meal prep, and being smart about it. Making your own food. You can do. Everybody has a cup. Just like you have 30 minutes for fitness, you have 30 minutes to make food for the week and put it in Tupperware and put it in the fridge, and just grab it as you go.
And we didn't say don't go eat there. What we said is that you can, you know, you can make your food. You can meal prep for yourself. You don't always have to, because a lot of times we feel like we don't have the time. And like as YURRI is saying, 30 minutes. Everyone has 30 minutes. And that's a lot. That's all it takes is 30 minutes for yourself. And it's important. We take 30 minutes for ourselves. You'll be amazed of what you can do and what you can accomplish in life. 30 minutes. Listen,
Yes.
We're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back. We have something exciting to let you know that's upcoming that YURRI is going to be doing here in Baltimore. And then we're going to have a demonstration of a quick workout, some things that you can do at home, in the garage, or even if you're at the gym, you can go out to the field and do it, whatever you want to do.
To the park, wherever
yes,
you want to do it.
That's right. So ladies and gentlemen, listen, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Talking with 3D. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Talking with 3D. As you can see in the background, we've got YURRI and his group back there giving you a demonstration of a slight workout, a light workout. So just sit back and watch it. If you want to get up and do it, get up and do it. Have a good time.
When you're feeling down and like your world's moving slow, just remember your race. It moves at your pace when marching towards your goals. And brighter than the stars. Don't take impossible. Nothing is impossible. You're brighter than the stars. An angel, 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 soaring like an eagle, eagle, eagle. Nothing is impossible. Don't take impossible. You're brighter than the stars.
Woo, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Yes, let me get this sweat off my face. Woo, that was a workout. Thank you, YURRI.
Woo!
Yes, baby, I am tired. Woo. I ain't gonna lie. All right, listen. So, fantastic job. And the ladies, phenomenal job that they're doing. If I come and I'm a newcomer and joining the fitness and everything, how does someone not be intimidated to keep up with y'all and learning those steps? So I see, like, do we got to be there like every time to learn this routine?
No, because we have alternate moves, and then we have advanced moves. And what happens is, like, I think a lot of people see this person and this person. And what I do is I'll break it down, like, okay, you don't have to do this move. We got alternate move. I have captains and majors in my room. Yes, and I'm gonna introduce Nora and Kim really quick right now. They do the alternate moves. Okay, can you see them?
Yeah, we can see them.
Kim is gonna do the advance jump, and Nora is gonna do the alternate move. Okay.
So we're doing the advance and the alternate move.
Mm-hmm.
So when someone comes, they can say, oh, okay, I don't have to do the advance. I'm able to do this alternate move.
Exactly.
Got you.
Yes.
So,
and this is Nora. That's Nora. And this is Kim.
Nora and Kim, thank you so much. When I get there, I'm going to be doing the alternate move.
Right.
Listen, YURRI, tell everybody where we can come work out with you and what days and everything that we can come and work out.
Okay, you can come and work out with me at Fillmore Fit. I'm here Mondays, Wednesdays at 6 to 6:50 p.m. Saturdays, it's 2 hours of power.
Now you said 6, is that 6 a.m., 6 p.m.?
No, it's 6 p.m.
Okay.
On Mondays and Wednesdays, it's 6 p.m. to 6:50 p.m.
Okay.
Saturdays are 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's 2 hours of power.
2 hours of
2
power.
hours. 2 hours.
2 hours of power. And that's at Fillmore. And where is Fillmore located?
Fillmore Fit it's in Baltimore, Maryland. Nora is going to give you the, I can never get the address correct.
1718 Belmont Avenue, off of Security Boulevard. 1718 Belmont.
Off of Security Boulevard, okay? And we'll make sure that we put it on there. Great. Now listen, I know that you have something great going on here in Baltimore. You have been asked to participate in Baltimore's upcoming Gay Pride event in June, promoting Dance Burn Fitness. And this is a first. So you are representing the LGBTQ community and going to be out there and promoting dance fitness, promoting Dance Burn Fitness. So how did you get involved with that? And how exciting is that for you?
Well, it's very exciting because one of the things I did want to start before the pandemic, I've always said that I wanted to become part of Pride in a fitness capacity. And one of the elements I felt that was always missing was, you know, somebody hitting the stage or being, you know, doing a class or whatever the case may be. That was the element to me that was missing. Like, and I wanted in 2020, again, before the pandemic happened, I said, I'm going to, you know, reach out and do this.
Right.
I'm going to reach out and do it, and I'm going to push and push to do it because I feel like this is something that people need to see, experience. I mean, you can do so much with Dance Burn, any kind of aerobic class, be clear on it, and have it just represented in Pride. And I wanted to be the person who puts Baltimore on the map, and we can create a trend and have it go, you know, I say throughout the world. Like, yeah, let's jump in there and do fitness classes, dance burn classes, yoga, whatever the case may be, and just have it represented in Pride, which I think is huge. So
right. And how should somebody come? Is it, you know, come prepared to work out? Because how's the community knowing that we're going to work out on this day? Come dressed, come prepared. What should they bring with them?
Well, you know, I want people to follow me on my Facebook page because I'm going to be releasing those that information as it comes. Because I'm still working on it. But just come prepared. Bring your man bag, purse, whatever the case is. Put something to work out in. See, I came in street clothes, so it was hard for me to dance, but I worked through it. But yeah, work through it. Yeah, just come prepared, ready to do something, because we're working on something where it's going to be the whole Pride event. I believe is a 6-day, 7-day event through Baltimore. So I'm going to try to make sure I'm involved in every day of the week. So just come ready, and it might be hot. So
that's right, and that's going to be in June.
And whatever. So I'm really, it's going to be an exciting thing. I want to be able to impact and put Baltimore on the map for like, oh, they started this.
Right, exactly.
You know, the trend of having fitness represented at a Pride event.
Well, congratulations for that. Also, YURRI, that you do decompression sessions with DJ Herbie Love, and house music. As house music is healing, freeing, and etc. It's going. And so, tell us about that event that you're doing. It is Decompression Session with DJ Herbie Love, and
Yes.
yourself at the Fillmore. And what day is that going to be on?
That's going to be on April the 23rd, on a Saturday at Fillmore Fit, with DJ Herbie Love. We're doing it for the mental health, depression, whatever. House music is healing. It's spiritual. It dives deep down into the soul, and that's why we came together. I love house music, and we are the perfect combination to do this. And it is $10 per person. $10. Tell a friend, bring a friend. It's going to be an amazing event, and I think we're going to take this and run with it through the whole summer. Dance burn and decompression sessions. Again, bringing awareness to mental health, depression, and
So you tell everybody where we can find you, where we can follow you, so we make sure that we have all of this information and everything that you are doing.
Okay, well, first of all, you can follow me on Facebook, YURRI LENNOX, and I have 3 different pages. Any request you send me, I'll be able to see. And also send a request to my Dance Burn fitness group, which I put all of my information on that page, what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be at. You can book me for a dance party, fitness party. You can book me for one-on-one training, dancing, whatever case may be. All that information is on my Dance Burn group page. So send requests, whatever the case may be. And you can email me as well, aplaceonearth69@gmail.com. Yeah, just hit me up. Hit me up. All of those. I don't know. I don't know if I should give my personal number.
Well, they can look you up and then
look me up.
book. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So look, again, you have decompression coming up. That's on April 23rd. And that's going to be at the Fillmore. The Fillmore is located off of Security Boulevard, and we'll make sure that we put the address on there as well for you. So listen, we've got to get up out of here. We're running out of time, but you can get the girls back up there. And as we close out, we'll give us just a couple more little steps that they can do while they're at home and watching, talking with 3D. They can be working out and watching the show and everything. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching Talking with 3D. YURRI LENNOX, give us some final words about fitness while the girls are in the back just doing their workout. What would you want to tell people about being fit and working out?
Look, just do it. Just like Nike said. Just do it. There's no excuse. Everyone has 30 minutes within their day to do fitness. And that is for your well-being, your health, mental. It's called body, mind, and soul. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It doesn't have to be in a gym. It can be in your driveway. It can be your office. It can be wherever. You just make it happen and you just do it. It's a feel-good energy. So it's the best energy in the world.
The best energy in the world. And it's going to be the best 30 minutes that you have taken out just for you. YURRI LENNOX, thank you so much. I look forward. I'm going to be in the house. I promise you, I'll be there. So look for me.
You guys heard that, right? You guys heard that. He said he's going to be in the house.
Yeah, so I'm going to be there. And happy belated birthday to you. I do want to give you a shout out. Happy belated birthday, sir. And I hope that you're still celebrating and doing everything. You look great. I appreciate you. And yes, we are going to be there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Talking with 3D. This is Real Talk for real people. Make sure, take 30 minutes out for yourself. We'll see you next week right here, Talking with 3D.
When you're feeling down and like your world's moving slow, just remember your race. It moves at your pace when marching towards your goal.